Hello, welcome to the finals of the Ancient Cave spoiler tourney. We got a hot one tonight. I am Attack Slug. I am joined with Leslie Pro. Hello, Leslie.
Good evening, everybody. Now, this is going to be fun. Spoiler log, ancient cave, temple, Serra. Let's have at it.
Yeah. So Serra has gone undefeated in the tournament so far, meaning if Temple can come and snipe a win from her, it will go to a round two for both Temple and Serra. And Serra knocked Temple down to the losers bracket in round three. So interesting little rematch here. The flags for the final tonight are no poo character in party and no M3 and also long party follow distance.
And that could be come into play, say, an off-screen butterfly taking a good 20 seconds to catch up to our lead character.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not as
very, very
bad
good
because it's not
point.
a full party, but still, gonna be a
Right.
bit.
Yeah, you can see they're kind of like spaced apart there. So that can also be used to their advantage to maybe force some greens if they wanted to. Um, and not having poo in the party just means you have one less character with healing capabilities and one less character with freeze, which we all know is OP. And M3, for anyone who doesn't know, is basically like an enemizer of sorts. So the enemies will have randomized stats. They'll also look different, etc. But playing this mini bug right now is still, a low level enemy. It just looks like a cockroach. I did take a look at the spoiler for a bit before we started. A reminder that our players both have about 10 to 12 minutes to look over the spoiler and make notes of anything such as skips or critical items. And there are a few star pendants, a couple of sea pendants, a couple of rabbit's feet, and a Franklin badge scattered throughout this here cave. And no skips on floor one that I noticed, so looks like probably Simple and Sarah they're gonna have to go to floor two at least. And even from floor two, I didn't really see any skips, so we'll see what the skips look like. In this cave, they're literally in the same spot right now. This is kind of funny.
Yep, both looking at getting the back end of the graveyard. Now, what that will do to the gift box that is in that corner, it'll be tied to floor one, so it's not going to be anything spectacular.
Right, yeah. That is something that happens. And Threed is like actual Threed is level 3, so it would probably be like an insignificant item or, something menial like that if they chose to
Well,
venture up. I guess it could be a key item, right?
true, it could be a skip item, but we'll see. Now, Sarah did find a shop and purchase a picnic lunch, which is a potential skip item.
That's true. Yeah. That's something we will be seeing the runners do is kind of like stopping in and exploring maybe as they are going through the shortest path. That is something that the spoiler will provide, is the shortest path through all the doors to get to the shining spot on the floor that you're on. But maybe they'll be stopping off and looking for shops to buy those key items, looking through presents to maybe find them, so that if they do come across the skips, well, then they got it. They got what they need.
So that noose has a problem. Apparently, it's constipated.
Oh no. But we'll see how these two runners, kind of take on this cave with these flags. Oh yeah, it's finals time.
You
Hello,
better believe it.
everyone, and welcome in. So happy to have you on this Friday evening. Hope everyone is staying warm. The entirety of North America is freezing over. So, no big deal. But hopefully you're staying warm wherever you are and safe. As we view and appreciate and, just see what happens in these finals. Temple taking on a dice. Still mean, even though it's a low level. That can happen.
Yep, although to be fair, we always knew that that dice was loaded.
Yeah. Oh, a space heater. Good luck to both runners. Good luck, runners. We're here for you. So something you will see is maybe like, one of the runners pausing. And that's when they're checking the spoiler log to kind of see maybe where to go or where not to go. All right, chef. So I would say right now, Temple and Serra are just kind of like looking for that floor 1 boss to move on and start trying to find some skips. Temple did the work, looked at the spoiler. He must have noticed something.
Yeah, the
Sarah's moving
boss is
on. Sorry, go ahead.
the boss is on the other side of. Well, if you walk backward through the boss door, you trigger showtime. Oh, this looks troubling. We've got 2 sea serpents in our way.
Yeah. Monstrous Krakens became tame though. Let's see what Temple's doing here. Sarah's gonna move on to floor 2 coming up. So the big question here.
So that Sprout was taking the place of Starman Jr., which if it had gotten an attack off, would have actually been kind of funny because it would have been a plant shooting fire.
Yeah, fire or freeze. um, that is a good point though that Leslie makes. That was Starman Jr. It was just in disguise. Temple looks like he backtracked to heal. That's probably why. And there's coins of slumber at the free store, it looks like. There's fresh eggs, sandwiches, cold remedies, which might not, well, I mean, it might not be a bad thing to grab a couple, early on. You don't have a lot of healing, and we don't have poo. So we definitely don't have healing beta. Not that you need that for a cold, but you know what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. As you go later in the game, the value of just having one healing spell becomes oh so apparent. So to not have that at the outset can be problematic.
Yeah.
And it looks like Sarah's doing exactly what a lot of runners in this community would do, myself included. And that is just take a whole bunch of questions. Oh no, Temple just triggered showtime.
Yeah, Temple probably wasn't I mean, this is about 2 minutes for him to look at the spoiler. So it's really not like a terrible mishap, but I'm thinking he probably was. It's such muscle movement to like go in and out of the door to despawn.
Nope, reset.
Oh, he's resetting. Yeah, he's like, nah, I'm not doing that.
But it is, nah, screw that.
But like, I don't blame him. But it's such a muscle memory movement to just be like, oh, I better walk out of this door and see what comes next. And unfortunately, on the other side of that door was showtime. So he could have used that maybe to his advantage to look at the spoiler a bit more, but maybe he thought, you know what, I'll probably forget what I was looking at anyway. So might as well just reset. Thank you for that subscription, Rizu. Let me see them stream streaks, y'all. Let's see who got a stream streak. Travel charm, and I like that Sarah's kid, who's orange kid, is named Pig. All right, hopefully Temple doesn't make the same mistake that he did last time. He's just gonna have to power through. But this time there's no Kraken, so you know, not as daunting.
Yeah, that could easily be Earthbound muscle memory.
Oh, I would almost like guarantee that it was. Right, so Temple moving on. Well, almost. We'll soon be moving on to floor 2. Oh god. How is that not fair? I'd be here anyway. Sarah noping out of the mechanical room of Stonehenge. Which is often what you'll see. You know, might be worth it to check and see if it's a critical path, but, you know, whatever. Temple moving on to floor 2. Took care of the Starman Jr. that was in disguise as a mobile sprout.
And Sarah has found the first floor of Dungeon Man a good place to find. In the
And picking
event
up
you
a...
should come across the other side, so you don't take that one-way skip. Pencil
Yeah,
eraser fine for Sarah. That is a big skip item. That could very well be helpful.
yeah, that's at least 2. The flags are... I don't hear any pings. The flags are no poo, M3, which is enemizer, and long follow distance, which is how you see, like, you know, Sarah's moving right now and all her kids are very spaced out. And she's taking this skip here. Let's see where this goes. I can find it real quick.
Now, seeing chicks makes you happy, but it doesn't count as freeing the bird.
It doesn't. It has to turn into a chicken. Let's see here. That's floor 2 to floor 5. So, yeah, Sarah will have to go through Peaceful Rest Valley to get to floor 5. There are, you know, quite a few gift boxes as well. Let's see if anything is worth it there. Got a goddess band. That would be worth it to pick up. There's a signed banana key item. Talisman coin. So, yeah, some pretty good stuff, honestly, if she wanted to take the time. See if she does. All right.
That's the talisman coin.
Yeah, these are going to be huge pickups for Sarah. This is going to be major defense on her side. But she will have to get through some of these higher level enemies before all is said and done.
Not getting good freeze rolls right now.
And that's another thing you'll see in Enemizer is the shining spots are enemies just randomly. Huge shining spots charging at you. Can be a little bit startling.
Yeah, I know it startled me first time I saw that.
If Temple picks up this pencil eraser.
I see what he's doing. Selling some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. Raising the funds. I
Let's
love
go.
this strategy.
Yeah. Oh, but it's at the expensive shop in Summers, so it costs more.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the shop that commits to price gouging, and no, I am not talking about Big Oil.
Yeah, Sarah definitely took a look at all the gifts here in Peaceful Rest Valley and said, "Yep, I'm gonna pick them, most of them." Buying a little Casey bat on the side, huh? Interesting strat there. Sometimes you'll see people like, equip the Casey bat for a fight and just kind of swing wildly and hope that it hits. And Temple got that big league bat. You gotta have it. Sarah in a
Yeah.
bit of a spooky fight over there.
Yeah, Tomar, that's a reflection of vanilla behavior where that shop is double.
Yeah, it still acts the same as it does in like Earthbound Vanilla, like what Leslie just said.
Ooh, charm coin, that's a nice one.
Yeah, Peaceful Rest Valley is bountiful when it comes to all the items here. Coins and bands and all sorts of good things. And cops and old men. Oh god. We have a pickle here. I feel like it'd definitely take on the old man versus like robots and stuff.
I think the old man's actually an Antoid.
Uh,
Yep, has to be, because a red Antoid uses defense down.
yeah, Peaceful Rest Valley. The P stands for pincer. Not peaceful. Pebble Possum, in Ancient Cave, the shops aren't really like scaled. Like kind of the way they are in Scramble. So, I mean, you can be on floor 9 and find a shop and they can have like really kind of like doo-doo items. And then on floor 1, you can find like an arms dealer and it will have like multi-bottle rockets.
Yeah, not that you'd likely be able to afford one at that point in
Exactly.
time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can find like really good shops like really early on, and it's like, oh, wonderful. I love this for me. Temple has found the next floor boss. Looks like Sarah's taking a peek at the spoiler. So, I mean, honestly, the shops are like very hit or miss in Ancient Cave.
Speaking of shops, let's see, anything good here? Oh, this would have been good later when the money's there. But speaking of money, Temple does have it to pick up a couple of Horns of Life.
20 bucks in the bank, but we sold all those coins of slumber. So we're a thousandaire.
Folks wonder why I go max inventory whenever that happens with the free shop. Because you never know. Your next shop could have multi-bottle rockets, it could have super bombs. Just saying.
Yeah, absolutely. And we do have Jeff in the party. He was not in the party last seed for the L4. Smashing that cop in the face. We've had it. Sarah finding that carrot key skip. But if we remember, Dalam was floor 1, so not really going to do us any good.
Yeah, the only way that would have done any good is if there was a shop right there that sold, like, super bombs or multi-bottle rockets. Not the case. Moving on.
Mm-hmm. So Sarah, on floor 5 here with some pretty good defense items in her inventory at the moment. Temple with some res items and a big league bat, so, you know, nothing to scoff at. I feel like you almost always have to walk through the sewer. If you see a sewer, just walk through it.
Yep, I have lost races,
From not wanting to walk
non-spoiler
through.
cave, for that reason.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Jeff's our prey character.
Oh. Sometimes I don't like Jeff as prey just because it feels awkward, but, you know, as long as he's not, you know, just like a super weakling, then it should be fine.
Oh look, the enemy dropped a toothbrush. Now, if that toothbrush is required for your kids to brush your teeth so they don't turn to zombies at the end of the game, you're playing the wrong randomizer.
Yeah. Oh, do we have a skip sandwich? We do. All right, Temple taking a skip here. He
It's the
also
same
has a
one as
picnic
picnic lunch.
All right, we have.
Alarm. Ooh, now this just got interesting.
This is level 8. Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
Temple opted for a skip one floor later and got deeper into the cave as a result,
Yeah.
but may have to do some grinding to get up to a high enough level to survive.
And both of these skips go to level 8, just different areas. One goes to Scaraba, the other goes to Annette, which has a viper, a magic tart, and some kraken soup.
And we have got a manly fish having to go to the bathroom.
It does look like there's a sea pendant here from Scaraba from if we go through the pyramid. Temple can pick up a sea pendant there. Let's see what else. Looks like that's gonna be about it as far as what's going on in Scaraba here. Other than just, you know, progression.
Is getting a protein drink, which isn't a bad food recovery item.
Wow, look at the colors on that orb. Wowee.
That orb really got shined up. Holy smokes.
It's kind of beautiful, honestly. I really liked it. All right, Sarah got through the orb. We're moving to floor 6. Gotta wonder what the play is gonna be here. Just kind of keep moving through the floors. Shortest path, picking up items along the way. I think floor 6 is where there is a Franklin badge. It's in Brick Road, if we can find our way to Brick Road.
Flame pendant to start, not bad.
Interesting. Might be kind of a rough way to get through. Right. Temple going to Onet.
Central Onet, and there are a lot of doors here, so non-spoiler cave, this could get rough.
Right, yeah.
Ooh, large pizza pickup for Serra.
Ooh, nice. Right, we're gonna take this seeming to be hieroglyph copy fight, but we don't know. Could be. Gutsy pizza. Oh no, where are you ordering your pizza from, Lyra? Well, Sarah, she's not gonna give the big pizza to Moncana. She's thinking about it. She's checking the spoiler. Where does Moncana take her?
Oh, that's a tough call.
It is a tough call because you don't have Pooh, so it's like, I mean, who's really thinking about Pooh when you're eating pizza anyway? But it's a full heal for all our kids. She's gonna keep it.
Absolutely, which makes it vital for Gygus. So keeping it seems like the right play here, while Temple takes a full heal.
Let's see here. I wonder if we can figure out which one of those it was.
Okay, so I just saw a pizza themed emote and I had to check it. That is a pineapple on a pepperoni pizza is a Twitch global emote.
Pizza
Well
time.
played,
I
Twitch.
love
Well
pineapple.
played.
Pineapple pizza is great. Put pineapple on my
Nah,
pizza
some
every
people
day.
hate it though.
Yeah, well, those people are wrong, but that's okay. Sarah using that long follow to force a green. Very well done.
And that's an exploding UFO on Temple's end. And Jeff missed out on some levels here.
Yeah. Jeff having prey, that's not what you want to see, but Temple does have a full heal right here. Might grind a few levels is what Temple might do.
It's a good strat, especially coming off a skip.
And yeah, Sarah took the time to route her way to Brick Road to pick up the Franklin badge. Temple will not have that Franklin badge unless he somehow skips down. And it can be a very crucial item in the end game.
Oh, look, we got vanilla fobbies in this seed. I mean, kind of vanilla, but what else uses brain shock but can't do it right away? Nothing I can think of.
Well, no, it could be Mr. Molecule, right? Or do they just do
Not
like
if it's
offense
swinging
attacks?
and using an HP sucker.
Oh, that's definitely a floppy. Coin of Slumber, Knight Pendant, Sword of Kings, and a Franklin badge. Huh. Probably just go for the Franklin badge. So let's try Hypnosis.
And Temple's already got PSI Shield Sigma as a result of that most recent battle.
Yeah. Using this heal point to do some grinding to get the levels he's gonna need for Gygus. It is a good Sarah trying to get that skip so close. It is a good idea.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah, it was very close. The newsman got in the way. Rip.
There's the Franklin badge, so Sarah's got a key piece of equipment for Gygus, as now lightning will not be a problem.
That's right. And per usual, there's a couple of star pendants on 9, so, fight enemies, get levels, find 9, find star pendants, go pray 9 times, win. Hello, Ari. So here's the question, Leslie, and I'm gonna ask what you think. Sarah has a lot more gear. You think that's... What do you think? I mean, Temple's on floor 8. He's gonna get a lot. He's gonna get a lot of levels. You know, looking around, poking around. Just got a large pizza as well. So, you think they're gonna kind of convene on floor 9 around the same time, or what you thinking?
It's certainly possible they could convene somewhere around there. It's possible they could convene at Gygus. And if that's the case, then the equipment advantage would come into play. But right now, for Temple, the level advantage is certainly going to be helpful.
Yeah, well said. Interesting race here. In the fact that if Sarah wins, as far as I know, I believe she will be the first lady winner of a tournament in Earthbound Super Series history. And if Temple can snipe this win and then another one, he will put another notch in his belt as an Ancient Cave tournament winner. So, on either side, Sarah has made it to floor 9. There's a skip I missed somewhere.
Interesting. Picks up a horn of life. And remember, in the Moonside rooms, yes is no, no is yes.
Moonside. Temple is also about to fight floor 8 boss, which is a mere shattered man. So really not a big deal. If we can just get past these enemies and go for it, then we should be good. He'll also be on 9. So as we
Star
were
pennant for
discussing,
Serra.
hell yeah. They're going to begin convening. And we do have someone in chat saying they think the gear, or it's Derek, sorry, Derek saying the gear will be the difference. So we'll see. This must be the second star pendant up here. Oh, it's a multi-bottle rocket.
A multi-bottle rocket.
Oh, Derek. All right, we're going for paralysis as the Shatter Man is susceptible. However, Paula has died. Ooh, yep, Temple's using that Horn of Life. Because Freeze will take it down.
I think Serra suspects trouble, so is aiming a multi-bottle rocket. Constipated Crackle. Something tells me that might have been a ghost of Starman just based on the formation, so Serra did not want to chance it.
Yeah, for sure. Gonna have to try and run away. Shame to waste these levels, but with 45 and feeling strange, you can't... Pig might not heal himself. And he didn't. Pig, get it together.
Bruh.
Nope. Yep, run away again. And did. Ugh.
Thankfully, there is Nessa's mom right here.
Uh-huh. Simple trying to avoid that robot and instead got the Playground of Doom. AKA the cruel fat rat.
And it's cast in freeze. That's cold.
And he still has like 80. How does Temple still... Oh no, that was Sarah.
That's a mook.
And we've been diamondized. This is terrible. Oh, Diamond Eyes is gonna end the battle for Temple there. Harsh death.
And a harsh setback, too, going all the way back to the Dusty Dunes Desert save point.
Yeah. But he does have quite a bit of money. Gonna buy some more Horns of Life. At least one. Take care of some of the kids. Maybe he remembers, maybe there's like a heal pretty close to where he's at. It can be hard to keep up on both sides as commentary when they're both like going crazy. Alright, we revived Jeff. We revived Paula. We still have a Horn of Life to spare. Sarah's selling stuff. Getting rid of those coins of slumber. What does this grandma have? Nothing. Alright, it's memory from now on for Temple to get back to where he was. And it was pretty easy to get there. Yep. Serra might be picking up levels here in Magicant, since there's that free heal. Green there. God, it's a record. Ugh.
And that is dinosaur behavior, because only a chomposaur witnessaur has a tail that can be swung very hard.
We've got dinosaurs disguised as records. Everything has gone crazy.
Yep, Tomar's right. That could also be a gator.
But on floor 9, it's a dinosaur. Simple having to run away from that gloppy fight. I wonder if Serra knows where Gygus is right now. Or if she's still looking. Yeah, the crocodile can swing his tail very hard, it's true. Temple has backtracked, or forward tracked, so to speak, to where he needs to be. But the spawn plays right here in Lumine Hall are just terrible because normally these would be a bunch of foppies, so. There is a despawn if you can get up kind of like right below, I think, that second rope hole thing.
Oh no! That is an Autobot, and it just committed the crime of stealing the pizza.
Corner of my eye, and I was like, dude did not just steal the large pizza. Oh, I would go ham on that for stealing my pizza. I would just go full revenge. Full revenge on the Octobot for doing that.
You hate to see it. And yes, I would go ham, full on revenge, and it would be not getting up.
Yeah, agreed. 1000%. How dare you steal my pizza? I scavenged that pizza. Fair and square. Temple in a bit of the same situation he found himself in last time. So it's also full of ham and pineapple. And maybe some crushed red pepper. Oh no, what? Oh no,
this is trouble.
Someone's feeling weird, it must be. Ness must be feeling weird. Because last time I checked, Shut up!
Oh, Sarah
clutches it
escaped with
out!
1 HP. And Paul is going to have a big EXP game as a result of that.
Oh, but in such rough condition right now. Numb, can't even eat anything. Has to go and heal. Gonna save real quick. Or take out money. Things are not looking good. We got Horns of Life at this store. That is a fantastic store on floor 9. To just have Horns of Life right there.
At this point, I'd be willing to just get Horns of Life and just eat the ball, take a death, and use the horns to get back on feet.
Yeah. But we did get the revenge. A Temple also in a pretty rough spot here. With 1 HP on Paula and 60 with Jeff, and Ness is dead.
Well, we've identified our Ghost of Starman. It is a nameless batter. Or nameless battler. A bat that looks so dark, and it shoots off Starstorm. Okay, a bat shooting off Starstorm? That's scary.
That's scary, yeah.
And it was short of the full heal, too.
Yeah. Ooh. So things are getting a little gnarly here in Ancient Cave. Ghost of Batty. That's a good one.
Yeah, it's certainly a ghost, all right. And yes, it'll certainly drive you batty.
I'm glad you're using those, Leslie.
Best thing Discord has added in the past year or so is the soundboard.
Yeah. Temple studying the spoiler. Well, Serra marching on, probably feeling pretty sore about the fact that that large pizza got stolen. My goodness.
And these arachnid are freeze resistant.
It's not good. Anytime anything is freeze resistant, it's like, oh no. Oh no.
I believe these are the ghosts you find on floor 8, and Serra gets wiped out.
Oh, we have multi-bottle rocket.
Oh, hello, multi-bottle rockets.
What are we gonna sell? Everything we have, Mr. Baseball Cap, Slingshot, Copper Bracelet. Chicken, Holmes hat, bread roll. Sell it all! Nice. Sold it all for a multi-bottle rocket that may or may not work on Gygus. Temple did take some time looking at that spoiler, so he should know where to go from here. Might be on fastest route to Gygus at this point. Trying not to stare at the spoiler, even though it's difficult not to.
Temple just wound up on the other side of the room that Sarah's currently in.
Uh-huh. Oh, there's a star pendant over here. There's a star pendant on the other side of this floor. Like when you go down and go all the way to the right.
And they're basically in the same room.
They
are in the same room.
Doing the same thing. Serra in much better condition.
Yeah, for Temple, this is big trouble.
Oh, Sarah's skipping that star pendant. It's right there. Oh no. That was more of like a hug. They're like in the same spot, hanging out for a while. What if we hugged in the ancient
Dragonite and a super bomb. Good items there for Serra.
Someone just
on
left her
any given speed.
explosives.
And here we are,
Oh,
Sarah's first to Gygas.
oh, let's go. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just put something in. Let's googies. Yeah, Sarah has full heal, full stats. She just got Bag of Dragonite and a super bomb. Pokey, be nice, please. She's begging Pokey to be nice. She's saying it as a question. Be nice, please. Kind of keeping it open-ended there in case he isn't. Temple must know he's close. She's got a couple of horns of life as well. If Sarah can do this, she can pull off the win.
A reminder, if she pulls off the win, that is it, and that is all for the tournament. Temple needs to find a way to win this to force one final game.
Yep. Okay. Whew, here we go. Sarah entering at Gygas at 44-45. See what happens. Temple picking up a star pendant here.
Star pendant for Temple.
He's also about to be there.
I bet he might just be going up to just mark it.
Right.
Oh no! Throwing out the star pendant. And that is a beta for Serra, and that is big heap trouble.
Oh no, Temple.
He knows it.
Temple resetting. Yeah, he said that's not even worth it. Oh my gosh, Serra in just gonna. This vibe check did not go well. Wait, but wait! Pig lives! Pig lives!
Just barely.
Just barely. Temple really needs somewhere to heal as well.
But Serra, you can't run from this fight.
Oh man. Gygas just throwing beta after beta. This orb is death orb. Look at it. Look at those eyes staring at us. This is horrifying. All right, Temple gonna go pick up that star pendant again. Don't drop it this time, Temple. You got this. Sarah taking a death at her first try at Gygas. Gonna have to regroup and figure out what to do next.
Yeah, that orb knows no mercy.
Yeah, that orb knows very dark things. I would not want to mess with that orb ever. I do not like it.
Let me get the classic.
Heck yeah. Is Lardna, are you there? Lardna?
I think we caught Lardna warming up with some hot drinks right now.
All right, Sarah has it.
And Tolmar's got it.
Sarah and Temple both in the same spot again. I'm telling you, there's a star pendant all the way on the other side. I synced it.
Magic pudding pickup for Temple. That is going to be very helpful.
Heck yeah. This has gotten extremely exciting. The other star pendant is just... There it is. Sarah's going for it. That's what I'm talking about. But if we can't make it through the first round of Gygas, then does it matter?
Temple tried to run away from the mole, but the mole caught up. I think the only thing you can really do here is pray.
It's only doing 1 HP of damage. But he gets away. He's going to pick up that star pendant as well. Don't throw it away again. Temple just needs a heal here. He might go for that Horn of Life and then go for it. Oh no. Once again, they're in the exact same spot. I mean, Temple's kids just beat up right now. Serra with that full heal and magic hint that she's aware of and has been able to utilizing. Temple might be looking for something of that sort. These ducks trying to take out Pig, but we won't let them.
Those ducks are part Zapdos as they're casting thunder.
Second star pendant pickup. Will Serra go and try Gygus again? Hope for some better luck this time. Swinging wide to get into that door. Oh no! Wrong door! What's gonna happen?
Serra takes a back attack.
And it's a
geez.
dog.
Just the sight of that sprite's enough to make my hair stand up. And that dog is shooting beams out of its eyes. What is this, Metal Garurumon from Digimon?
It's like Temple's doing some backtracking here. Might have found Magicant. If he... Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Methinks. But there's Horns of Life at that store that Temple doesn't know about. All right.
Worth checking as soon as he heads back.
He might not head back. He might just use the mouse. Or he might go... I bet he'll go and save at that store and then head back. That is a classic Temple move here. Get a full heal, save, go to mouse. It means you can just reset easily. Oh, Lord, and we're on an ad break.
Coming up with a plan right now, and whatever that plan is, you might want to consider executing it soon because Serra's making the turn.
Yeah, I agree. Serra can get through this, and if she can get... Our star pendants are not equipped. If she can get a Rockin' Alpha, I think she'll be good. I think she can get through it. She can give it another try. Going back, she's going for it. All right, let's see how this works. Couple more levels. Bill saw something he wanted here. What could it be? Another star pendant. That's 3. And there's the save.
Best thing you could really equip right now. Oh, he hit end by accident.
No!
Oopsie.
It happens, folks. You're our blonde.
Everybody makes that type of mistake. Miss input, miss menu. That one just forces a reset. And these shops, not good.
All right, we did get an alpha. We got the shield. However, Paula with a mere 34 psychic points.
This is a good time for Magnet Omega straps, really.
Yeah, I mean, that's all your... It'll just be literally just Magnet Omega each time through. I mean, I would think Temple's going for a second multi-bottle rocket.
But he's being blocked by the salesperson.
Get out of the way, bro! We have a game to play! It's like his twin. It was his twin blocking
Dude.
him.
His twin was blocking him. If this were
That's a
Dragon
cord!
Warrior 1 randomizer in the town of Garenham, we'd be calling him a Garen hamster.
All right, Sarah's still in the first round. First phase. She does have that Franklin badge. Let's not forget that. We're doing a little bit of menuing here. Well, also has that large. Oh, Temple got a large pizza drop from an enemy. What drops the large pizza? That is a drop.
I did not see. Perhaps chat did. I just want to confirm no heavy bazooka in this seed.
Not a bazooka in sight. All right, Temple also going back in. Sarah well into Sarah well into the first phase, staying alive. See what happens. She's thinking.
That be true, but unfortunately, we don't know how the speed will roll for Pokey, so that could have a big effect on the amount of damage. Besides, I don't think we found a rabbit's foot.
There were some in the seed, but we did not find any.
Has me questioning if they were just that far out of the way to where they weren't worth it. Here comes an alpha for Temple. 105. Ooh, that's a mortal blow to Paula.
Terrible. And it didn't even work.
Damn.
It didn't even work. But he's numb. Are you joking me? Come on.
Video game just played a mean prank. You get something good, and the game's like, no.
All right, oh, well played. Using the Horn of Life and then eating the pizza. Just stellar strat there on Temple's side. Sarah's still in this first phase. They're both going to be fighting for their lives through this. Paula is a glass cannon. And she, unfortunately, is what we need in this first phase to keep us through it. Keep us alive through it. I don't really know. I don't know what...
Not a clue. Outside of nothing more than sheer determination.
What weapon does she have? Because we know Temple has a big league bat.
What are weapons? That's basically what's happened with this seed.
Pretty much. Simple thinking. Going for the bag of Drago? You going for a bag of Drago? Is that what I saw? Oh no! He was hoping it would go for Pokey and it went for Gigas instead.
Fortunate RNG there.
Yep. Had to try it, I guess. Typically, you'll see people use Bag of Dragonite in the second phase. Sarah's still in this, but Psychic points running low for Paula. And kids beat up. Pokey's not freeze resist. Not completely, at least. Is it an AoE? It might be. Oh, and that magic pudding coming in handy. Fire is row, so that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, knowing that behavior is basically, it was a 50-50, and it wound up landing the wrong way.
Yeah. Ooh, there is a lot going on the screen right now, and all I can see is
That there is,
this
and it's not
terrifying,
the
terrifying
admittedly
orb.
not the easiest thing to keep track of, but
No, they're both menuing so fast. And just that orb with this little beady eyes staring at us. So we got a smash for Orb's sister.
personally, I'd consider offense up on Ness on Temple's side just because of the big league bat.
Yeah, but I mean, do you want to waste your psychic points when they can be used for life ups? Oh, we got a death for Jeff. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, that's oh no. Yeah,
That's a
that's the
reset.
reset. Oh man. Sarah's still in the first round as well. Still fighting for her life out here. Just in the trenches. Having to magnet every single round.
At this point, I would consider, say, you see a bazooka in a shot, because the heavy bazooka did not show up. You might as well just get the basic bazooka and give you something to work with.
Yeah, but I mean, are they like? I don't think they're gonna go looking for shops. You know, maybe some levels is what Temple's gonna do. If Sarah can get through this first phase, she's got it.
Right, but we don't know what phase 2 holds for us. And Temple did get a solidify on the nameless battler, so it did not get Starstorm off.
Nice.
It's a risk, but it paid off for a victory.
They're still in this first phase. She's resorting to prayer strats. I don't blame it.
It's a completely understandable play at this point, knowing what's going on, knowing how tough this seed is.
Yeah, I was just like, how are there still? Did she? What? I'm confused. Did the prey confuse Gygus? Because he's only hitting one kid. Nope, there. That's all of it. Never mind.
Yeah, there might have been a confuse, but I didn't see it.
I'm just like, how are there? Like, I feel like she went so many rounds without like reviving the shield. Oh Lord.
And everybody is asleep.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Gygus has taken a nap from prey a couple of times in this fight.
Yeah. Which is not, I mean, we'll take it. That means he's not throwing rockins at us and we can just focus on Pokey, who has apparently 15 billion HP.
Yeah, there's some things that the spoiler log doesn't tell us, like what the shops have is one of them. Another one, in this case, is definitely how much HP and all the other stuff that the enemies have, all those stats and information. Sort of information that would help right about now, just saying.
And apparently Temple got his pizza stolen too. Oh no. Trying to grind some levels, but even having difficulty doing that. You're in a bad spot for Temple, folks.
Oh, a dazzling light bounces back.
No. We're gonna pray, see if we can get some HP. Anything will help. Oh
the
no, an
magnet goes
eel
off
is
first.
dead. Oh no, we got a horn of life. Eel, come back to us. We've been fighting so hard.
We try something tried so hard, got so far, it didn't matter in the end. I know I butchered it, but I did that on purpose.
We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. Oh no, this is painful. I hate this.
Honestly, this is
Man.
about as painful as this past football season was if you were a fan of the the Carolina Panthers, or the Washington Commanders, or the New England Patriots. And yes, I fall into one of those categories. So this season stunk.
PK Purgatory. Certainly feels like we're in purgatory right now. The evil
Oh,
orb
we got a
staring at
brain
us.
shock.
Just literally praying. Praying for anything to happen. Praying so that we stay in this fight. Because we've been in it for how long now? How many minutes? I don't even know.
I don't know. At this point, it feels like I'm fighting a super boss in a Xenoblade game.
Right? Yeah, when did this turn into Dark Souls? Like, come on. Come on, Earthbound. Throw us a bone here. Oh, Pig is dead. Now we're asleep. Oh, no. Eel is
And
dead.
this is going to be cursed for this
Oh,
attempt. Sarah
man.
gave this one hell of an effort.
She did. Gave it hell indeed. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Whew. You can at least dodge and roll. That's true, Pebble. Temple has been getting some levels here, much needed, as sometimes in Ancient Cave your stats can roll low for the kids, and sometimes they'll roll like really high. So you'll see like Pooh will have like 300 HP, but then we have Paul over here with like maybe like a buck and a half of HP and like however 80 PP, and so it's just like that can be a determining factor in how it goes. Oof. You got to give it to our runners sticking with this.
This is still a randomized race. The runners don't know where their opponents are. They can only think and assume that that their opponent is having the same problems, and yes, that is exactly the case here.
And yes. And the answer is yes. We have a beautiful pink palette of Magicant right now. So it looks like they're both kind of going for the same thing. Trying to get some levels here to beef up the kids a bit. A nice level there for Temple. But as you can see, Paul is still only gaining just a few measly points each time. Here's the thing. Temple has been grinding for levels for quite a bit, while Serra tried to remain in that first phase fight because she had been just trying so hard to get through it. And I do not blame her. Like, that is just feels bad when you've been fighting for so long. But Temple has had a hard time, yeah.
Now, it may not be a bad idea to check Berglund Park to see if maybe there's a weapon that can help.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Maybe, like you said, maybe a bazooka. Maybe we could find a bazooka, you know?
Yeah, even a simple regular bazooka would be a step up for Jeff at least.
Right. Because honestly, I don't know what weapons we have. I couldn't tell you what weapons Serra has. And
Well,
all I
outside
know...
of the big league bat that Temple bought, in terms of weapons this seed, we ain't found.
there hadn't been shit. Yeah, I agree. Oof. Onward we march. Though we are weary, we will persevere. Someone has to finish the seed.
The spread out party members just gave Serra a back attack.
Mm-hmm. All right, Temple's calling. Do we think he's ready to go for it again? Looks like he is. All right, Temple's gonna give Gygas
Give it a
shot.
go.
Dual forfeit new seed. Yeah. Turn this into 3 matches. Make me and Leslie lose our minds. Blame Lardna. Don't blame me. Don't put this on me. We got a piggy nose.
Thick fry pan, not much better.
This is all your bot's fault.
And
Leslie,
the shops don't
Leslie,
got...
they don't got nothing. I'll be right back, Leslie.
I don't think the for sale sign makes a good weapon unless you're in a hardcore wrestling match. Yeah, I think Sarah's trying to find a shop with a weapon, just not getting it. I will say I don't know the code for Earthbound with the whole equip glitch and whatnot, but I can't imagine the for sale sign having the best stats, but I can't also imagine it being the worst stats either. Oh, there's a weapon that would be good. A
What was
holy
it?
fry pan valued at $3,480, but Sarah doesn't have all that much money on hand.
All right. I recently did a retro achievements run of Earthbound, and one of the achievements is to sell something with the for sale sign, and I ended up using it a lot.
Yeah, it's good for that regard, but what I was saying is using the glitch that gets used to get a magic truffle equipped to poo. Wonder what the stats would be if you did that with a for sale sign. Doubt it would be as good, but I doubt it'd be totally useless. Oh yeah, but what is useless is that skip in summers, because you don't have the tiny ruby, you can't get the NPC out of the way, hence you won't be able to take that skip. Ever. And one of the exit mice was talking about having a caffeine buzz.
Don't worry about it, okay? Let the mouse live its life. Temple. Whew, getting that shield, but getting hit. Me using freeze. We're throwing all of our freeze at Pokey. Well, not all of it. Most of it.
So it's all zeros? Oh, good gosh.
Just a bunch of
So it sold
doo-doo.
everything, including the stats. That's hilarious.
Temple's going for the Dragonite strat again. We're praying. Oh, and it was a beta with no shield. But we prayed! Oh, and once again, it went for Gygas. Temple's gonna
And another reset for Temple. I shall be right back myself.
All right. There is no chatter. There's no banter in the race room. I would have been saying, "Oh my god," and then probably some expletives that shouldn't be said out loud. Fighting crusty puppies. We're giving it all we got. We're just trying to get some levels. The kids are just so weak. They've got nothing. People's gonna have to do some more level grinding. You gotta think. I mean, both of them in the position of Serra, if she wins the entire tournament. Temple, if he wins, still has a chance to win the entire tournament. Like, I don't know. This is intense. Yeah. If actual children tried to fight the, all cosmic destroyer. Sarah's just looting all the boxes she can find. Pig has 2 HP. Going for hypnosis and running away. Just go insane. Maybe. I mean, we play randomizers, so you have to kind of question if there's, the whole going part, or if we aren't just already. Right, Sarah with a little money in the bank now. She gotta sell some stuff. She got a diamond band, souvenir coin, coin of defense. So she's gonna sell some stuff and then maybe use them to buy Horns of Life. Selling all of her items. Buying multi-bottle rockets. Just gonna buy all the bottle rockets she can to maybe try and get through phase 1. I am going to check the spoiler and see where the rabbit's feet are. I believe they're on some lower levels.
Sarah's going big for multi-bottle rockets. When things go bad, you do what you gotta do.
Yep, there's a rabbit's foot on level 5, but I don't see our runners doing that. There's also one also in level 5 in the Lost Underworld, but I highly doubt we're gonna backtrack all the way. Sarah's probably just gonna try and throw all those multi-bottle rockets she has and just hope and pray. No, none of those.
Best weapon available for each character, because I know there was a holy fry pan for sale.
Mm-hmm. The critical chest only tell you Sword of King. What? They don't. I don't think they even tell you Sword of Kings. they'll tell you pendants and like rabbit's foot, and if there's auto star master, which isn't applicable right now, heavy bazookas, but I don't think it tells you bats or like high level weapons.
There is a tab to click that turns on weapons.
Yeah, I mean you could do all chests and search for it.
Yeah, that's what I meant, basically.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Serra going at it again.
All right, let's see if she can get through first phase this time. We're gonna just throw it all away with the multi bottle rockets. Someone has to break through. Now, something I might do is keep maybe just a couple of food items on Jeff, because he has that Franklin badge and he has that star pendant. So if we can get through this first phase, she's pretty much golden, right?
I would
But
say
then
so.
maybe you get to the third phase. It is just not working on this MFR. You get to third phase and you're praying and maybe you keep getting solidified or something, and it just starts ticking down the HP. So I would Eel does have a brain food lunch. Nice. So I would definitely
That's a big one.
yeah, I would keep an item on Jeff, like at least a couple of food items if I could.
Oh yeah, Lyra. There have been a couple of enemies that have been constipated in this
Yeah,
feed.
like several actually. Kind of weird.
Oh, I think that might be the problem with Lardna. Constipation.
All right, we're trying another MBR. 289. These MBRs are finally doing some business. There's see if it works for Serra. It didn't work. No. Does Paula have Freeze Omega?
No, I see Gamma though,
Okay.
but I don't think I'd
No, you're
consider
right.
it
Yeah.
here.
No. I was just wondering. I was just like, have they been fighting so long? What do you mean it didn't work, right? Oh. Come on. That so far one
Ugh.
has hit. For anyone who doesn't know, a
Two
multi
hit.
two have hit. Okay, I only noticed one, but multi bottle rockets are like 20 bottle rockets. So out of 20, not one has hit.
This is hit about the odds of hitting. Just doing the quick math without going to the specific numbers, I'd say the odds of a single bottle rocket hitting are the same odds of hitting a Hurtmore on Dragon Lord 2. And that's a Dragon Warrior 1 reference from someone who's watched a lot of the rando.
Dazzling lights are chasing enemies. What is happening on Serra's side? Temple going back to fight Gygus again. Both runners have attempted this several times. Eel is dead. Serra must have some horns of life she's hiding. I have a friend who does a lot of Dragon Warrior randos.
Yeah, I can think of a couple of folks that I follow who do that, and I follow someone who does commentary for said community.
Oh, nice. Ugh. Did Serra save after she bought all those bottle rockets? I'm guessing
hope
she
so.
did because we're seeing a reset here. This is just, come on. Come on. Give us a break. Give someone a break here. Thinking.
Oh yes, this seed has been very rough.
Oof. I was just talking about you. Apex Corvid is my friend who does Dragon Warrior.
Gotcha. This has been a very mean, very rough seed.
Yeah, Gygus is not playing nice whatsoever. This might
Like,
be.
at this point, I'm starting to question if Ryko Rider touched the bot. Which, for those who want context, Ryko Rider, a fellow runner of Earthbound Super Series Ancient Cave Rando, there are a few communities in which he's actually banned from rolling race seeds because some of the seeds he's rolled have been that bad.
Oh
This
no.
rates up there with those, I think.
Temple's gonna try the bag of Dragonite again.
Okay, I've been paying attention to what this bag of Dragonite's been doing, and what it does is the deflection happens, and it hits, and he's out of phase one!
Oh, oh, oh my god. Oh my god. Does Paula have a horn of life? She doesn't have a horn of life!
All for naught! Oh!
Why? Cruel God! Why? Reminiscent of when Serra made it through. Wait, was it Serra? No, it was Satake. Satake made it through phase one. This was happening in Temple and Satake's race, where they just both had to keep. Satake kept banging his head up against the Gygus wall, and he finally made it through phase one and died. You and your friends are dead. Game over. Friday the 13th, NES edition. Yeah. This has just been a lot. This has just been a lot.
Now Sarah's gonna take a crack at it. Also,
Right.
Airframe, I see that, and now I cannot help but think of the GDQ run in which someone started singing the song from that, and it was in everybody's head for whoever watched that run live for like a week afterwards.
I was singing the Rocky theme song before this started.
Yep, something like that. But as for me, at this point, this randomizer seed has literally been. I'm gonna take a moment thing from Dragon Ball Z Abroad. It keeps hitting me in the dick. Why? Why does it keep hitting me in the dick? And that's a kazoo.
Commentary has gone off the rails. I can only imagine how our runners are feeling right now. Just in the trenches.
At this point, I am watching the race time room because if my opponent were to finish, I would literally put down the controller, hit the quit button, and say, to hell with it. But that's just me.
We got a 261. These multi-bottle rockets are starting to work.
Starting to get some sizzle here.
Woo, 144. This is just absurd.
Actually, Ropsilus, that was me with a link to the past. Rando had just gotten inside my own head, so I was like, time to not play this for a number of months and see if I can come back to it fresh.
Randomizers be like that sometimes.
Good clip title, Rizu-kun.
It's just Leslie saying, why did you kick me in the dick? And me playing the Rocky theme song on kazoo. I can't wait to listen to that one.
Lord have mercy.
407.
407. We got a
Oh,
407.
yeah.
Seven. What y'all know about 7? Pay me.
407. Oh, it did not work.
Sarah's got to be close here, I would think.
Hope so. No?
Uh-oh.
Maybe? Eel has the horn of life. Does anyone else have horns of life? They must, or else she would have just been like, nah, I'm out. Well, we can still pray, though. Well, no, we can't. Eel has pray. Never mind. I lied. I'm sorry. I'm a liar.
And that ends round 1.
Sarah's
But
into phase 2.
but there's a big caveat. We gotta get rid of this confusion, and we gotta get Jeff back.
Yeah. We have a single horn of life. She's gonna try and bash and maybe hit herself and go back to normal.
Oh, 1 damage.
She's back to normal.
Now,
she's back to normal.
Horn of life.
Ooh. He was revived. What? This is. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. With naught but a star pendant in Franklin badge, Sarah is taking on the Geiger's fight.
I think Temple's about to go back and give it 1 more try.
He's gotta until Sarah wins. Because there's still a chance for Temple to win. She's bringing back Ness. Pig is revived. Pig is back in the game. No, everyone. Rainbow light. But it was too late. We weren't dead. Oh my god.
No, it was too early.
Right, you're right. Too early. Big smash
for 105. Franklin badge double, nice.
Nothing but bash and prayer. Whew, let's see if Temple can get through this first phase. Sarah had to throw, what was that? 6 bottle rockets? 109. All right, we got the paralysis. Looks like Temple does have Freeze Omega.
Probably not a good spot to use it in phase 1.
No, absolutely not. We're using the bag of Dragonite.
No, it looked like a super bomb coming out. That hit for 302.
Pig has woken up. We're going for the bag.
Sarah goes for the bag and gets a 361.
Pig taking damage. Staying in it. Mortal damage to Pig. We got a rainbow light! The rainbow light has revived!
And the thunder hits to get Sarah out of phase 2!
Phase 3! Fighting hard now. Let's go!
And why did Sarah just use the ruler? That had to have been a mismenu.
Yeah. Now she can easily figure out, the size of things. It's fine. Alright, Gygus has become unstable. He's been unstable this entire time. He's been a hideous orb man.
Charles, it was Temple who had the
Temple.
loss coming into this, and the loss was to Serra.
Yep. All right.
Good lord, this seed. What a ride.
Yeah, I guess, man. Just a hideous monster. Truly a monster. Serra finally broke through.
And speaking of breaking through, Temple is now broken through to phase 2. But again, Horn of Life needed here.
Yes. Free from what, Chargles? The PK Scramble tournament's coming up pretty soon after this. You will never be free from Earthbound tournaments. Temple in a good spot. Ish. But Serra in a better one. Heading into the last prayers. I think
3
she
to
moves the
go.
ruler again.
That has got to be either a mismenu or
It's
an input going
mismenuing.
the wrong way.
It's mismenuing because Jeff has prey and it's directly below his attack, right? So you're used to like menuing 2 over to prey. Because
Or hitting left to wrap.
yeah, right. Because Paula, or excuse me, Ness and Pooh both have PS. Oh my god, Paula and Pooh both have PSI. So it's
We're finally
just
here.
awkward. It's awkward menuing.
It really is, and it is 1 prayer away.
Sarah's got the call of Bud Darkness.
Meanwhile, Temple, no Franklin badge. I think Serra has this.
She's gonna do it.
She's got it. Get your
Sarah has
GGs in
won!
chat as
GG,
Serra
Sarah!
has taken the tournament with an official race time of
1:35:55. 1:35:56.
What a Geigus, what a seed.
Tipple saying, "Oh, thank God, GG." Serra has won the Ancient Cave spoiler tourney. Pokey was not nice, even though she asked nicely. Congratulations, Serra, on the win. She went undefeated first round every time. Played amazingly. Won for the ladies in the Earthbound community. Big ups to Serra. Give her a follow.
Absolutely, and big ups to Temple for sticking it out through this seed as long as he had. But he has called it a night, and I do not blame him whatsoever. This Geigus fight was just amongst the worst I have ever seen.
Yes, absolutely. I would like to thank everyone who participated in the tournament. It was a small tournament, but it was mighty. We had, of course, Serra, Temple. We had Keely, Satake, Chef Gobes, Ari, Fly Eagles Fly, and Dang Nabbit Jones. I want to thank all of you for participating. I can. And thank you to Derek for all the restreams. Thank you to Temple for restreaming. Thank you to everyone who commentated and spent time doing this. Thank you to Arafram, as always, for being a wonderful mod. Leslie, thank you for joining me in the finals commentary. It was crazy. We might have lost our mind for a moment. But we got there.
Yeah, with the way this scene was going, I'm pretty sure Serra, who's in chat, as well as Temple, both lost their minds collectively.
yeah. I peeked in on the race room and it was an "oh thank God" and Serra saying, "I was hoping you would finish." So they were both
hoping for the other to finish, really, because that was just awful. Now, Tolmar has mentioned something, is that we do have PK Scramble qualifiers coming up later tonight, actually. It was going to be a bit too late for me, so I'll probably wind up asyncing that seed.
Yeah, so if you're interested in joining the PK Scramble tournament, the qualifiers are happening right now. If you haven't joined our Discord, you can get all the information on the randomizers plus vanilla Earthbound speedrunning, and it's just kind of a fun place to hang out in general. So definitely head on over there. The PK Scramble qualifiers will be weekly. And in regards to that, all you have to do is stream them and post your time and the VOD, and you will be entered into qualifiers. It will be a top 16. And I believe it'll be a top 16, perhaps. I don't know if that has been set in stone, but definitely check that out. And that tournament will be here on Earthbound Super Series. So hop on in to the Discord and check out PK Scramble. Definitely go follow Temple and Serra. If you have not, follow Earthbound Super Series if you have not, because like I just mentioned, this is where you can find all of your tournament and Earthbound speedrunning needs, wants, desires, things like that. And yeah, this has been an interesting and fun tournament. So thanks everyone for participating and hanging out. We love all of you. Take care of yourselves. And that's all I have to say. GG's to Serra. Thanks for bringing it home for the girls. We'll see
Well
you
done,
when
Sarah.
we'll see you when Scramble starts.
Absolutely. And also shout outs to Temple for pushing it all the way through to the finals. And shout outs to Sarah for not only winning the tournament, but winning the tournament undefeated.
Undefeated. So see if you can take her down and Scramble. There's some pretty ominous folks who run PK Scramble. And
Yeah,
yes,
and
of
some
course.
folks that run other things that I remember last year we had Fred Coughlin also playing PK Scramble, which I thought was awesome
Yeah.
because he's done a
Yeah.
lot of various stuff with randomizers because he created the Mario 3 rando and the Zelda 1 rando, which I play both. So I thought that was a really cool crossover.
And apparently Fred's in again this year. And yeah, of course, big ups, big GGs to Temple, one of our Earthbound mods that we love, does a ton for the community and did really, really well. So way to stick in it. It was a tough Gygus, but y'all did it.
So I think the easy bosses just lulled our runners into a false sense of security here.
I agree. Yeah, because the bosses were really nothing. Like the level 8 was a shattered man. Like, come on. And if anyone has a raid target, then we can raid in. I know Miss Des was doing some other 2. Starman on 1 is gross. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, but nothing else. Yeah, and it was disguised as a sprout. So, but if they have a raid target, then please feel free to drop that in the chat. Des went to bed and we will raid. If not, then guess we'll leave y'all to disperse.
I may have just the thing.
Oh, okay. Drop it in the chat and I'll raid out.
I've got an Andy Perfect speed running vanilla.
Shut
He has
up,
also
Andy!
played Ancient Cave.
Oh yeah, Andy is one of our previous winners of Ancient Cave, the like big Ancient Cave tourney. But once again, thank you everyone for your support, for hanging out with us, for showing up, for playing, for helping, for everything. Have a wonderful Friday. Be safe. Take care of yourselves. And we'll see you for the PK Scramble tournament. Good night.
Good night, everybody, and watch out if you are in the way of any nasty weather this weekend. Stay safe and heed the warnings, because we want to see you back here for PK Scramble action.
That's right. Bye.